Busta Rhymes stirred controversy at the BET Awards by openly accusing Diddy of mistreating young rappers. Emotions run high as Busta delivers a major hit to Diddy during his address, sparking debate and prompting a re-examination of historical occurrences. Prepare for the unfolding drama. What went down? The 2023 BET Awards honored Busta Rhymes with a Lifetime Achievement Award, which he accepted with a heartfelt speech.
Because I enjoy walking away from a situation saying, I bust ass.
Busta Rhymes was introduced by comedian Marlon Wayans, who called him a brilliant musical force. Every song this man has done, he's been a part of other people's hits and been stealing hits for years. Wayans said, "If you know Busta, we are all happy for Busta in this room because everybody knows he deserves it. He's a good brother, a great dude." At the end of the ceremony, Busta teared up as he accepted the Lifetime Achievement Award, reflecting on his career and encouraging rappers to stop fighting and focus on producing great music to secure their legacies. "So, I'm gonna wear it on my sleeve." "I do want to cry," began the "I Know What You Want" rapper as he got emotional and rubbed tears from his face. He talked about his early days with leaders of the new school and gave a shout out to his 6 children. "My oldest child was a 3-year-old in the Woo-Ha video back in '96. He's 30. He's right here." I went on, and I had 5 more kids after that. So I got 6 beautiful children. 5 out of the 6 of them is here: Tazaya, Mariah, Cassie, Tiki, Trillian, and the young boss who's home. The Grammy nominee remembered being scared when the group broke up in 1994 because he never wanted to pursue a solo career. "I ain't like the responsibility of making a full song. I'm good with the getting to the 16 bars, busting everybody's ass, and getting up out of here," said Busta. "So I got kicked out of the group and I was scared." He reflected on being kicked out of leaders of the new school after their 1992 remix of A Tribe Called Quest's Scenario, 4 years before his solo debut in 1996. During that period, he hustled to get guest spots on other artists' tracks. "I knew all of the receptionists that worked at the studios, and I would call them, 'Who's working in there tonight?' And they would tell me, and I would go to this little weed spot," said the Grammy nominee, highlighting that he'd bring marijuana to recording studios and be like he was asked to be there. "I would act like I was working in those studio rooms the night before, and I forgot something in there. Y'all, I left my rhyme book. I gotta get something. I gotta look for something. Good to see y'all. Can I come through?" continued Busta. He recounted offering marijuana to the musicians and quickly writing a rap verse while in the studio. "And when they asked me what was I doing, I said, 'Let me go in the booth and do it. I ain't telling you my rhyme until you let me in the booth, and I go in the booth and I spit.'" The musicians would want his verse on the song, prompting him to return to his professional team and say to them, "Yo, send that invoice for $5,000, send that one for $10,000, send that one for $15,000, $40,000 a week. I ain't gotta split it up with nobody in the group. I like that." Long story short, by default, I pioneered the feature. That way, he also could be able to feed his eldest son. Busta then addressed the importance of approaching other rappers with love and kindness. "I see so many people in here that I've known and I've grown with for a long time, and y'all watched me grow, and I love y'all, and I know y'all love me. But I'm a real giver of love. Sometimes I know I might overwhelm you. I want to hug you, and I won't let you go. I shake your hand." After expressing gratitude to several individuals who have stood by him, he urged rappers to stop the petty beef.
From the weak link, because I enjoy walking away from a situation saying, I bust.
"Y'all messing up the bag? Y'all messing up the energy. I don't like when I talk to these dudes that run these streaming platforms and they talking about, we turning the consumer off because there's so much little this and little that going on with you rappers. We're gonna stop that. We're gonna love each other, and we're gonna get to this money." Though he hails from the 90s rap era, Busta showed admiration for all of my new artists and acknowledged every new artist that's contributing and doing their job. He specifically highlighted Ice Spice, Coi Leray, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Wu-Tang, and Nas. "We're gonna stop this narrative like we don't love each other, this divide thing. It's corny, it's tired, it's whack," he said. Busta Rhymes proved he hasn't lost his touch with an electrifying performance of a medley featuring his most complex hits like Scenario and Gimme Some More, accompanied by his loyal hype man, Spliff Star. The stage was brimming with stars as MOP and Remy Ma performed Ante Up Remix. Swizz Beatz and Raw Digga joined for Touch It Remix. And Coi Leray appeared for a mashup of her single Players and Busta's Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See, which her song samples. Busta paid tribute to hip-hop's Jamaican origins by closing with a dancehall set featuring Supercat, Cuddy Ranks, Dexta Daps, and Spice. However, in the middle of his speech, he said, "I'm a real giver of love," he said. "Sometimes I know I might overwhelm y'all. I want to hug you, and I won't let you go. I'll shake your hand tight. I speak to you from a place that I really want you to know I mean what I'm saying." And it was an obvious jab at Diddy, whose relationships with young pop stars are well known. Moving on, claims or facts. There have been numerous allegations floating around concerning Diddy and his relationships with individuals like Usher and Justin Bieber. Reports revealed shocking accounts of what transpired in Sean Diddy Combs' residence when Usher Raymond was his young protege, though they were only rumors, correct? The two celebrities, who indeed spent a significant amount of time together in the past, have never clearly addressed the issue. That is, until now. A few years back, Diddy made a mistake by admitting in a live Ustream video that he and Usher had been involved romantically. He promptly attempted to cover up his error by using phrases from Boondocks, such as pause and no homo. Diddy needed a do-over. Interestingly, he made an even worse comment about wrestling with Usher over cornflakes, trying to laugh off his previous pause. In a TikTok video that gained widespread attention, rappers and singers were discussing Puff Daddy's peculiar and rumored men-only gatherings. The video also posed questions about the rapper's romantic life, including younger men, similar to Usher's rumored activities at Flavor Camp. Additionally, R&B sensation Usher is featured in an interview with Howard Stern and co-host Robin Quivers, reflecting on his early years in New York City. This includes his decision to reside with Puff Daddy during his teenage years and the parties and festivities they enjoyed at the so-called Flavor Camp. During his appearance on The Howard Stern Show, Usher made mention of Flavor Camp. While lacking specifics, Usher admitted to being aware of the lifestyle, but expressed reservations about fully embracing it due to its pretty wild nature. As previously suggested, there was an implication later in the video that Usher and Sean Puffy Combs used to share a bed and would squabble over frosted flakes when Usher was merely 10 years old. Reports surfaced of Diddy spending 48 hours with Justin Bieber during the latter's teenage years. Diddy's turbulent past with young men raises questions about his interactions with Justin. Allegedly, when Justin was 15, Diddy presented him with a Ferrari and offered him the chance to drive it once he reached 16. Moreover, Justin was reportedly given a house by Diddy, which he could occupy upon turning 18. It's essential to remember that there's no substantiating evidence for these allegations, yet they do give rise to questions regarding Diddy's rationale for offering such extravagant gifts. Some ponder whether Justin's past substance abuse issues were influenced by such gestures. This highlights the necessity of furnishing young celebrities with proper parental guidance and protection, particularly in situations that could be perilous.